What is happening? We are live and juiced here on the Ace Jordan Show, guys, and I just want to say, check my analytics of the first half. Over 1,000 views. Oh my god. Shout out to those of you who have been watching the first half. I'm absolutely blown away. Been going now for 5 weeks, running this NFL's Red Zone special, and to see how much I'm growing. God, I don't know what to say. Absolutely blown away by that. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. I've updated all the scores for you. Most of the games are currently at half. There's only one game that's come back out at the moment, and that is the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully you are ready, live and locked in for an amazing second half of this NFL Red Zone. We will bring you live and up-to-date play-by-play with everything that's going on. Anyway, the New York Jets here are back out on the field against the Miami Dolphins, and they are balling out today. They have just run a beautiful little trick play into Berrios, literally a couple of laterals, and then they finally throw it into Berrios, and Berrios makes a huge first down there. Absolute great start by the New York Jets. Look like they have come to ball out today. Anyway, we will stay with the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. And the Dallas Cowboys defense, as you would expect, one of the very best in the NFL, is definitely shown up and balling out today. Looking like the offense here, they've had to settle for a few field goals. Let's see if they can get it sparked. Let's see if they can spark one and get it going. Seeing who needs to spark one and get it going, the Arizona Cardinals, who are having the smackdown laid upon them. The score is not wrong. They are losing 17-0 to the Detroit Lions. Absolutely getting embarrassed here on the early window. Shout out to those of you that joined us for the Patriots-Colts game. Shout out to those of you that joined us for the first half of the NFL Red Zone special on the Ace Jordan Show. Over 1,000 views. One man and his dog. Over 1,000 views. Boy. 5 weeks in. Thank you so much. I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't say how much that means to me. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're ready here for this second half, live, juiced and pumped. NFL Red Zone, here we go, baby. We are with the New York Giants, 3rd and 20. Looking like they've got Booker and Saquon, both of them out there today. Looking like they're trying to cause havoc on that Dallas defense, but it's no good. Because that Dallas defense, that Dallas D, is looking so mean, rough and ready. Even Pornhub couldn't deal with that D today. That's how good that D is. Dangerous D by Dallas. And that 15-3 score looks like it's going to come good because they're bending, not breaking. Forcing a field goal attempt now. Joe Judge sends his little field goal kicker on. Mike McCarthy in the gang now, looking a bit twitchy. 42-yard attempt. What is Dak going to do when he comes on? Graham Gano, the veteran, 1 for 1 today. Now he just drains that as well. So we have a 15-6 score in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are live and correct. Grant Gano just delivering that field goal there. And it is a 15-6 game in that one. We will go live here to the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions again. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys, on the Ace Jordan Show. Arizona Cardinals now. Kyler Murray, 3-by-1 formation. Guess what? Hands it off. It's not Connor. So looking like who's in it back today. We will see. Just looking there, there's a massive pile of juggernauts, so I can't see who he's handed off to. Looking like it was Edmonds. Great little rush play there. And the Arizona Cardinals, Chase Edmonds today, returning from injury. He's in at running back. That's why I needed to check myself before I wreck myself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And he's in today. 2nd and 4 now. Arizona Cardinals currently on the Detroit Lions 13-yard line. Handed off to that aforementioned Edmonds. Looking for a bit of room on the outside, but he can't find it. Because the Detroit Lions defense today has shown up. And that's number 53, Harris. Shooting the space on the outside there. Great tackle in the open field. And now that leaves the Arizona Cardinals with a 3rd down. 3rd and 3. 11 and change gone in the 3rd quarter. Haven't missed a thing here. This play selection has been 6 rushes for 55 yards and 1 pass for 9. Kyler Murray now, 3-by-1 formation. Let's see what he does here. Check at the line of scrimmage. We will see what Kyler's doing here. Now he's causing a little bit of motion. Wants Kirk to move. Trying to obviously get a kill on the defence because they're playing cover one. Is it man? Is it zone? We will see. Likes his 1v1 matchup on the outside to AJ Green, but he couldn't find him. Again there, bringing you exclusive live and direct coverage here on the Ace Jordan Show. Kyler Murray on that 3rd and 3 was come up no good. 3-by-1 formation. Liked his 1v1 matchup to AJ Green here. Tried to float one up. Incomplete. Let's speak about a few more incompletions. I've got another one for you. Trevor Lawrence has been sacked twice today, and the Houston Texans defense is absolutely balling. Looking like they're to force Trevor Lawrence and the gang to punt. While we are waiting for that punt, we will go to the Cardinals now. Have to settle for a field goal. Got to try and claw their way back into this one methodically, and it looks like they do. 17-3 now. Arizona Cardinals here now with that field goal, making it a 17-3 game. Kyler Murray and the gang here now with a little bit of a spark. Bring the score back to 14. 2 scores away. So, we have here the Miami Dolphins, 3-by-1 formation, currently trailing by 10. Tua and the gang now. 2 wide receivers either side of the numbers. Everybody else is inside of them. Tua Tagovailoa looking to float one deep, and he does. Completes that one there beautifully. Just looking, I think he dropped it into Ford. Number 87 there. Yes, he did. Absolutely beautiful play by Tua Tagovailoa there. Absolutely floated one in perfect. Got Ford on a beautiful fade route, and he dropped it in the bucket there, and Ford snags one. Number 87 pulls it in beautifully there, and the Jets defense couldn't do nothing about that one. Tua Tagovailoa and their gang now. The Miami Dolphins are rolling. Great reception there by Ford. 27 yards on that one. 1st and 10. Miami Dolphins now rolling just over the halfway line. Currently on the Jets 48. Anyway, Tua fakes the handoff. Now he's got to check it down to his back who he faked it off to. And he makes one guy miss there in the open field. 2 guys miss in the open field and picks up the 1st down and more. Great play there. 2 back-to-back plays there by the Miami Dolphins. Great little play out to Ford. And now we check down Johnson in the back and in the flat, and he makes one guy miss and he picks up the 1st down. While we are waiting for the Miami Dolphins and the offense to keep rolling, we've just checked back to the Pittsburgh Steelers game. They have come back out now for the 3rd quarter, and Ben Roethlisberger has got to eat his 2nd sack of the game. Been now sacked twice in this one. Anyway, we will now go live to the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets game, and it looks like there'll be an injury timeout in that one, so we're going to switch it quickly and we're going to go to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants, currently 15-6 up in this one. Dak and the gang dropping back now. Plenty of time in the pocket, but he has to check this pass down, and he checks it down to Pollard, who slipped over. So now they are now facing the 2nd and 12. Dak Prescott and the gang here now try exactly the same play. Maybe they get a few more yards this time, and they do. Looking like they picked up a 4, maybe 5 yards, but the New York Giants defense, to be fair, are swarming all over it. Rushing to the ball there, looking like they get Pollard quickly in the flat and saying, you've just ran that play, you're going to run exactly the same one again, we might create a little fumble. So we'll see here if Pollard hung on to that. Very, very luckily the Giants there nearly created a huge turnover. The Giants are not out of this one, believe me. That defence looks like it's playing for Joe Judge. Anyway, Tony Pollard, 59 rushes of the game today. 2nd and 6 for the Dallas Cowboys. We will see what they do here. Dak, 3-by-1 formation. Now, just having a little check. What do we see? Ball under centre, and now the judges have come on the field now because there is a timeout called. Will that save the delay of game? Looks like it will. Haven't missed a thing here around the Ace Jordan Show, guys. All the scores are live and correct. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. No matter what you are doing, grab your drink, grab your smoke, grab your girl, grab your hoe, grab your man, do whatever you got to do. Shout out everybody who watched the first half. Over 1,000 views. Can't believe it. Literally choked up. I feel like I'm the next coming of Pat McAfee, for fuck's sake. But, I mean, oh my God. Thank you so much for your love and support out there. Absolutely juiced and buzzing. What do you know about this One Man Dog Show? What do you know about the Ace Jordan Show? Can't wait. Shout out to all my NFL fans out there, making dreams come to reality. Absolutely loving what's going on at the moment. Dak Prescott now. Ball under centre. 2-by-1 formation, looking like they've got an extra lineman and a fullback out there, and that gives Dak the room he needs. And guess what? Looking like he's trying to find CD Lamb, my man, CD Lamb, that guy. Wish the 49ers would have drafted him, but they didn't. But it's another drop for CD Lamb. Runs a beautiful route, finds gap in between the secondary and the linebackers, but that's a drop. And you've got to say there, Dak Prescott really stuck it on the money, but CD Lamb there must take responsibility for that drop. Come on, CD Lamb, I know you can do it, son. Give him the ball again. That's what I would do in this play. If I was the offensive play coordinator, chalk it up, because Dak's in an empty. Dak now, empty formation, 3rd and 6. Let's see what he does here. Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys. Did he complete that laser over the middle to Schultz? We will see. I think he did, and that's a first down. Huge play there for the Dallas Cowboys on 1st and 10. Didn't go back to CD Lamb. They went to Dalton Schultz. Just looking there, showing you the replay. Dak gets nailed as he releases it, but he did complete that perfect completion into Schultz. So the Dallas Cowboys now are marching and rolling. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are complete. Look at the scoreboard. Top 3 scores up the top, bottom 4 down the bottom. Anyway, we now go back here to the Dallas Cowboys, who are officially rolling. Handed it off to Zeke, and Zeke looks like he picked up 6 yards there. While we are waiting for that, we have a double box situation. Houston Texans now banging on the Jacksonville door, and what do we see here? Mills looking like he dropped back. Did he float one into Stills? We will see. Looking like that was going to be ruled incomplete. Unlucky there. Houston Texans currently 10 points up against the Jaguars. What do you know about the Houston Texans come to ball out today? Little bit of beef in the Giants and Dallas game. What do you expect? Close divisional rivalry there. You know it's going to be a bit tense. It's going to be a bit chippy. And Zeke Elliott comes in and says, hold on, I'll be the peacemaker here. We're all making bread and we're all balling out doing our dream job. Anyway, 2nd and 5. Dallas Cowboys here on this methodical drive. Seems like they've had the ball forever and a day, and they're only reaching the halfway line. Houston Texans now against the Jacksonville Jaguars with a 4th and 6th. Have to settle for a field goal, and that is drained. So the Houston Texans there draw that field goal, 23-10. Houston Texans now balling out, looking like they took a 13 lead against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just showing you where they got up there. Huge play action pass. Absolutely drained, a beautiful bomb, lovely goal route, and that was snagged. That gives Mills great field position and to make him pay. Speaking of how he needs to make people pay, Cam Newton and the gang left loads of points on the field today. Going for it with 2 4th downs, and it looks like Matt Rule and the gang here might have to pay for it because Josh Allen and the gang pick up a huge first down. Just showing you a replay here. Play action, and Josh Allen rolls out, but he runs it himself, and he rips the Carolina Panthers defense to shreds. Gives the Buffalo Bills, who are under a lot of pressure after they've been smacked around the last 3 or 4 weeks, coming out now after ball out on this amazing NFL weekend Sunday. Hope you are buzzing, live and juiced, no matter where you are. Hope you are live and juiced and ready for this one. Anyway, Josh Allen, 3rd and 7. He's hurried, got to throw it under pressure, and that is no good. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live and juiced. Hope you are live and good, guys. The ball is currently with the Dallas Cowboys offense. They have a 3rd and 5. We are on the, I would say, New York Giants 48 line. Dak Prescott now in the gang, dropping back, looking to float one deep. Is it complete to Gallup? No, it isn't. New York Giants safety there, comes over good Bradbury. Great coverage there by Bradbury. Safety read that deep bomb beautifully. Made that incompletion possible. Anyway, let's go back to Jared Goff, the Detroit Lions, and the gang handed off there. And guess what? I think the Arizona Cardinals have got that spark because the offense have given it to the defense, and that defense looked like they've sparked one there because they've created a huge turnover. Looking like the Arizona Cardinals have created a turnover there. looking like they not only did they blow up the run, but they got the ball back. Huge play there for the Arizona Cardinals. Looking like they've got the ball back there. Looking like they're going to try and get back into this one. See if they're going to cause an upset now, because the Detroit Lions have jumped out to a 17-0 lead. Field goal, and now their defense has just come up good. While we are waiting for the result of that one, let's go to Pittsburgh. While we go to Pittsburgh, they are on defense, and they have just drilled one there. Edmonds comes up good, shoots down from his position and blows up that pass swiftly. Tannehill checks it down to Hughes, and he comes down there and he blows up Hughes in the backfield. Great play there by Edmonds for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, number 34. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers and their fans at Heinz Field are waving those terrible towels, and the Pittsburgh Steelers fans are juiced, and they are ready for this one, seeing if their defence can get them back into the game. We will see. Ryan Tannehill now, 3rd and 13, currently on the Tennessee Titans 30-yard line. Long way to go here, literally miles and miles. Tannehill, no room. Guess what? Gets sacked and drilled. Guess who? TJ Watt. Oh, juggernaut that he is. Absolutely beautiful play there by TJ Watt. And he drills Ryan Tannehill, and he has to eat one. Now the Tennessee Titans are going to have to punt it, because that's 4th and 23, unofficially 4th and 1,000,000. While we're waiting for that 4th and 1,000,000, let's go to Tua Tagovailoa, who definitely looks like he's balling out today. The Miami Dolphins now on offense, and there's been an injury, severe injury there. Riley carted off the field. Let's hope he's okay. That's why there's a break in that game, because Tua and the gang are absolutely ripping the Jets defense apart there. Hopefully Riley's okay, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Let's go to the Arizona Cardinals here and the Detroit Lions. The Arizona Cardinals now on offense, after they created that huge turnover on defense. And guess what? You're not going to believe this, live on the Ace Jordan show. Kyler Murray, looking for AJ Green on an out route, has just threw a pick of his own. Just while the Arizona Cardinals defense created that spark and give the ball an extra possession to Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray looks like he's just been wasted. And he's just wasted it, because he's created a huge turnover of his own. And the Detroit Lions there come up with the pick. What do you know about those plucky Detroit Lions giving the ball back to Jared Goff? An amazing field position. Literally 1st and goal. That's how big that interception was for the Detroit Lions. Wow, and what a turnover of event here, because now they've made them pay. Looks like Joe Goff has thrown one in there to Jason Kabinda. What do you know about that absolute huge turnover of events there? So, just to bring you up to speed, the Arizona Cardinals on offense. Kyler Murray, play action, looking for AJ Green on a quick out route. Didn't find him. All he found was some Detroit Lions defense. Didn't see who picked it off. He not only did he pick it off, he returned it absolutely fantastic. Give Jared Goff amazing field position. Then Jared Goff had just handed it off to Kabinda, and Kabinda runs it home, and that gives the Detroit Lions a 23-3 lead. Just waiting for the point after now, and that is drained. Can you believe it? The Detroit Lions are taking a 24-3 lead against Arizona, and the Detroit Lions are going to look like they're going to cause an upset for this one. And I'm not going to tell you who put it in the hashtag AceBet, but guess what? Ace Jordan did. Ace Jordan had the Lions covering the Cardinals today, and if you don't believe it, if that bet comes off, look on my Twitter, because every bet that comes off or that fails goes on there, and you will see hopefully that if the Detroit Lions pull one off in this game, along with the other 5 results, guys, that we might be in the money again. Let's spread it around to the viewers, let's spread it around to the people. Guys, get on it. What are you waiting for? What are you missing out on? It's nearly Christmas. Those quick payouts these days, you'll get that money in time. Go and spend it on your loved ones. Anyway, you want to spend something on your loved ones? I'll give you a little bit of juice here. We've got the Miami Dolphins, and they have got back into this game swiftly, because Johnson now, with his 2nd touchdown of the game, with a 6-yard run, 52 yards of the game, 12 rushes, has just scored another touchdown for the Miami Dolphins. And that brings that game back now close to 17-16, and we will see if that point after is good before we change our little scoreboard on the one man and dog show, the Ace Jordan show. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody who watched the first half, 1,500 views. I couldn't even care less if I was going out to 0 or if I was going out to millions and millions of people out there. Ace Jordan will still be the same. You don't know already. He's been through enough transformation over the last 4 years. We're now finding our core. Shout out to those of you that know the real you. Shout out to those of you that got the balls to be the real you. Whether you're straight, lesbian, gay, black, white, pink, who gives a fuck? Be the real you, especially when the government are trying to pull their fuckery. Shout out to those of you that are going through mental health. Hopefully you're having a little break from reality and you're joining me on the Ace Jordan show, because the Miami Dolphins have just scored a touchdown and we are waiting to see if this point after is good. Let's stay with it. Let's hope it is. For hashtag Pat McAfee and the brand. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely drilled right down the middle. That now brings that game to 17-all. Miami Dolphins now looking like they're rolling, looking like they've picked up a little bit of heat in that one. Anyway, haven't missed a thing here around the Ace Jordan show, guys. We are live and juiced and pumped, bringing you play-by-play action. Shout out to all my little fancy graphics. What do you know about the show? Looking professional. Wait till the little microphone's here and we're balling, but hopefully you can hear me live and good anyway, guys. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, other than it's just told me my man Lamar Jackson will not be featuring in the game tonight. Oh my days. No Lamar. No Lamar Jackson out there for us today, guys. Oh man, that's majorly disappointingly. Shout out to Ace Jordan's top 3 quarterbacks in the league. Going to bring you that in a minute, because we're just with the Pittsburgh Steelers now on a 2nd and 3, and it's handed off to Najee, and it looks like Najee's trying to run one in between the tackles, but he doesn't quite get there. So now the Pittsburgh Steelers will be faced with a 3rd and 1. Haven't missed anything around the NFL, guys. Here we are bringing you live and up to date with everything. Julio Jones is out of this one with a hamstring pull. So, Julio Jones is out for the for the Tennessee Titans, the ATL legend. Shout out the Atlanta Falcons, who somehow are not playing in the early window. It's been the only week so far where the Falcons have not played. Shout out the ATL. Anyway, we go live here, and there's going to be an injury timeout there because he hasn't moved from that one. Let's hope he's okay. While we have an injury timeout, guys, can we just go back to the quarterbacks? Justin Herbert, Joey Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and I'm missing another probably young one somewhere that's really obvious. Maybe Kyler Murray, you know. But isn't the game in great hands now? We've got some amazing quarterbacks ready to dominate and take over the mantle, from Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, and the gang. What an amazing crop of quarterbacks we've got at the moment. And as we know, in the draft up and coming, it's not going to be a QB special this year. Hopefully it's a running back special, because I believe with all the cover 2 defence that's getting played, there's going to be a lot of pressure now on the run game. So running backs now are going to be at a premium more than ever. While we've beautifully segued into running backs, why don't we talk about 2 amazing ones live here on the Ace Jordan show? And we have the New York Giants out on offense, 3rd and 10, and one of those amazing running backs that I was talking about is going to be Saquon. But Glennon doesn't look for him obviously on 3rd and 10. This time he's got to pass it in this down, and he does. Let's see if that completion is good. Looking like he's got Slayton on a beautiful hitch right there. Glennon finds Slayton, gets the Giants out of a leap of shit, and they are good now. Hopefully they've got some decent field position. Hopefully they can work a good offense. Speaking of who needs decent field position and working good offense, the Arizona Cardinals, who are having the smackdown laid up on them. Zach Ertz now with his 4th reception of the game. Kyler Murray with a beautiful laser, perfect, drops it into Ertz right down the seams. Anyway, we have the Dallas Cowboys here now playing defence, because Mike Glennon and the gang now are going for it on 4th and 1 in their own territory. Very dangerous when you're only 1 score down here. And if Dallas have got that play, that was very risky. Just to bring you up to speed, Joe Judge and the gang here have a 4th and 1 on their own 30-yard line when they are just losing the game by, 1 score? Or maybe 2 scores, sorry. But anyway, Going for it there when there's plenty of time left in the game, I think is a huge mistake, because guess what? The Dallas defense comes up good, and Gregory, number 94, looks like he blows that quarterback sneak up swiftly. And Joe Judge and the gang now has got his cock in his hand like that dickhead at a gangbang who can't get in. And he's just standing there going, oh shit, yeah, oh shit, because you've literally give Dallas the game now if they go and punish you. Jerry Jones and the gang here now having a little smile to himself, thinking that was one of the worst coaching decisions I've ever seen in my whole life. Why would you go for it there, that deep in your own territory against this defence? I have no idea. So they give that early Christmas gift to Dak Prescott, them boys. And the offence are back out now, and Dak hands it off to Zeke. But the Giants defence, to be fair, obviously revved up. They must be pissed off that the coach dropped him in the shit, because they zoomed in there in the A-gap and blew Dak up quickly. Looking like he blew him up, looking like a bit of Worms back in the day on the PlayStation 1, dropped a banana bomb right down the hole and blew it up. Anyway, speaking who just dropped one in the hole, Kyler Murray now has got to pull some rabbits out the hat, and he looked like he has there, scrambling around, and he found Christian Kirk on a 60-yard completion. So we have now a double box situation with two of the most exciting quarterbacks in the league, Dak Prescott and the gang now finding CD Lamb. Ace Jordan's guy there, CD Lamb, just sitting down in soft zone coverage, picking up the catch there and getting huge rack yards. Triple box situation now, because the Pittsburgh Steelers are also rolling against the Tennessee Titans. They are also in the red zone there. So we have three teams now on offense, and we'll be bringing you up to speed with all those three games. We will stay live with Dallas here. Dallas Cowboys now, and there's a flag on the play, so that will bring a stop to that one. We will cut live to the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are banging on the heavenly doors. 2nd and 3, literally around 12 yards away from the heavens. Not far away here for the Tennessee Titans to defend. We will see if they bend and not break. Pittsburgh Steelers now, Najee in motion, 3 wide receivers, Chase Claypool up on the numbers on the backside of the formation, Washington on the outside. Anyway, he's looking for Claypool, finds him, but he's broken up. There's a flag on the play. Maybe that's for pass interference, because it looks like Chase Claypool had that snag all day. While we're waiting for that result on the flag on the play, let's go to the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals now with a 2nd and goal. Kyler Murray hands it off to Connor, and Connor there looks like he picks up 4 yards in between the tackles. Let's see what Kyler Murray and the gang can do. Ben Roethlisberger here with that play into Chase Claypool. Looks like the flag is going to be for PI. Anyway, while we're waiting for that official result, we will go to Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, and it looks like they have picked up now a 1st and goal. So we have 3 teams now in the red zone. Expect a lot of fireworks going off here shortly. We will bring you live and up to date with everything that's going on. Pittsburgh, Arizona and Dallas Cowboys all in the red zone. However, there are flags or certain timeouts, so you haven't missed a thing here. We are currently on the edge. 3 teams now on the edge of the heavens, and we will bring you live and up to date with everything that's going on. Let's go to the first one. Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott and the gang hands it off to Zeke, and Zeke looks to get busy, but he's blown up there swiftly by about 50 juggernauts. Ryan gets the play there, and that's a great play by the New York Giants. While we're waiting for the result of that one, let's cut to the Arizona Cardinals, 2nd team in the red zone. Kyler, empty, looking around, plenty of time, drops it into Ertz. Beautiful completion there. 4th and goal for the Arizona Cardinals. That is no good, and the Detroit Lions now are absolutely buzzing, because they're going to force the Cardinals in a 4th and goal after Kyler Murray had to eat a huge sack on that 3rd and a mile. So they now have a 4th and goal. Now, the 3rd team in the red zone is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have a 1st and goal. Handed off to Najee, and it looks like Najee might have got in there. We will see. Did the judge rule it over or not? Najee Harris there, looking like he's inches away from the heavens. Just showing you an action replay. He didn't get in. 2nd and goal for them. 2nd and goal also for the Dallas Cowboys. 3 teams in the red zone here, keeping you live and up to date with all 3 of them. Dallas Cowboys there, complete the laser. Boom. Beautiful completion there. Perfect. Dak Prescott into Dalton Schultz, running that skinny post route, and he delivers it right under the sticks there. And the Dallas Cowboys there snag a touchdown. We'll see if that point after is good. Arizona Cardinals on 4th and goal do not go for it, and they have to settle for a field goal. So Arizona there, slowly clawing their way back into the game. Offense stalling in the red zone, have to settle for a field goal. Don't forget, 3 teams in the red zone, 1 kick to field goal. Dallas scored, and now we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're the 3rd team in the red zone. And we have Big Ben now running a quarterback sneak. Did he get in? We will see if that touchdown is good. Don't forget, we had 3 teams in the red zone. Cardinals, field goal. Dallas, touchdown. Pittsburgh, we will see. Just waiting to see if that point after in the Dallas game is good. We will bring you live and up to speed with everything, of course, around the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you're having a great time no matter what you are doing, guys. And it looks like, yep, Dallas, that point is good. They take a 21-6 lead against the New York Giants. So, 3 teams in the red zone. 1 comes away with a tud, other one comes away with a field goal, and we are now awaiting the results of the 3rd one, because that touchdown and that quarterback sneak by Ben Roethlisberger was ruled no good. So they are now in a heavy formation. They go for it again, and I do think this time Ben was over. But before we get all excited and we raise the arms, we need to see if that's good. And the judges come on the field, and it is. Ben Roethlisberger there, huge moment for the Pittsburgh Steelers, gets them back into the game. So we had 3 teams in the red zone, 2 come away with a touchdown, 1 with a field goal. What do you know about the Ace Jordan Show here? We've got scores flying in all over the place. So the Pittsburgh Steelers now starting to get back into that one, make it a close game again. Pittsburgh Steelers now 13-9. Let's see if the point after is good. While we're waiting to see if the point after is good, we will go to Josh Allen and the gang. Plenty of point after, plenty of pressure on them at the moment, as they have been taking a little bit of a lick, haven't they, guys? Let's be honest, let's be real. Josh Allen at the moment has faced a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny, but to be fair to him, he's coming out today flying and balling out. Let's see if he can keep it up. Josh Allen and the gang now. Handed off, Singletary, looking like he's trying to pick up a few yards there, but he didn't. Couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Unfortunate there for Singletary, but the defence comes up good. Anyway, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and pumped around the NFL Red Zone Week 15. We are on top of everything. Scoreboards are live and correct. Buffalo Bills here, 17-8 against the Panthers. And we will stay live with them. Josh Allen and the gang now faced with a 3rd and a million. Officially 3rd and 12. Currently on the Panthers' 21-yard line. Josh Allen, check, empty formation. Singletary, currently in protection. Now he's currently dropping out as an option. Surely he's going to be chipping Burns, though. He's ripping off the edge, and he is. Burns gets double teamed. Allen, plenty of time in the pocket. Can he drop a laser? And he does again, live on the Ace Jordan Show. For those of you who think I don't know my NFL, just called it for you live there. Singletary, in protection, gets that double team there. Gives Josh Allen plenty of time, drops around, goes through his progressions, and guess what? I think he's just found Diggs with a dig route in the back of the end zone there, and it's a great play. It's not into Diggs, sorry, it's into Gabriel Davis. Beautiful play there by Josh Allen. The gang drops a beautiful laser, just showing you there. Melvin couldn't get his head around. Number 29 needs to swivel his head around. And Stephen Gilmore was nowhere near that as well. And Josh Allen drops a perfect sonic boom into Davis there. And that's a great completion. Wow. Buffalo Bills showing up today. Fair play to the Buffalo Bills. I did think they would do it as well. Josh Allen now and the gang now. Let's see if they are good for the point after. Currently a 23-8 lead against the Carolina Panthers, who have left at least 6 points on the field today. I think Matt Rule and his game management today has been questionable. Let's just call it that. Is the point after good? Yes, it is. Point after is good. So that is now a 24-8 lead. Arizona Cardinals currently taking a beating as well against the Detroit Lions, and we go to the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Haven't missed a thing there other than a right field goal. Makes that now 23-13. Jacksonville Jaguars now closing the deficit to 10 points. Absolutely beautiful here. Ace Jordan Show, we got loads of scores and popping all around the NFL. Hope you are buzzing, guys. Hope you're having a great one, no matter what you are doing. While we have a pause there, we just want to shout out to everybody who's been watching the first half. Hopefully this second half is doing just as well. Can't see the analytics here, and I kind of like that because it gives me a huge surprise when I go back. Literally just this one man and his dog show not doing too bad in the first half. Thank you for everybody that watched. Thank you for those that are currently watching now. Shout me out on the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you're all good, guys. Hope you're going to have a great Christmas. Shout out to those who've got major plans. Shout out to those who are going to be with your family. I hope you have a great one. Christmas is all about family, guys. Trust me, be with people. I lost someone very important to me. Gone but not forgotten. Christmas is all about spending it with your family. It doesn't matter about that stupid list that you want to try and get your kids. Believe you me, they'll be caring about some different brands next year. Stop giving your money to all them brands. Keep it for yourself. Anyway, Tua Tagovailoa now, looking like he's balling out. Looking like he's just found Waddle, who's doing his famous Waddle on a great out route there. Beautiful completion by Tua Tagovailoa there. We go to the Detroit Lions now, who are backed up on their own 30-yard line, looking like they're just starting to drive well. Jared Goff here, 18 for 22, 199 yards of offense today, thrown for 3 touchdowns. And to be fair to me, all the criticism he gets, he's definitely come and started to ball out now for the Detroit Lions, for Dan Campbell, Motor City and the gang. We have Tua Tagovailoa here now in a 2-by-1 formation. Tua drops back, plenty of time, scrambles the pocket, he steps up in it, looking like he's taking on the linebacker 1v1 and he rolls him over. Fair play to Tua there, literally getting up and he's doing his Pat Mahomes, looking juiced and pumped. Wow, did he ran over Carter there. Huge play by Tua, just showing you a replay. Steps up in the pocket and as he scrambles, drops the shoulder. Linebacker doesn't fall for it, but Tua meets him head on and runs him over like a running back. And hopefully that will endear him to the Miami fans. Love that Tua, even with all the Deshaun Watson rumours. Imagine being in a relationship, guys, and you're taking your missus out to a meal. And she says, oh, I like that bloke over there, I really fancy him. If he's available, I'll go for him. How would that make you feel? You'd be pretty wounded, yeah. Not Tua, he just says, what? You want to go for Deshaun? I'll just show you and I'll ball out. No coincidence for me that Miami get their pieces back on defence. Tua in the gang now, a little bit of mojo. Watched a bit of Austin Perez and he is rolling. Fair play to Tua, second year rookie as we know. Injury problems as we know. A lot of confidence issues as the coach. Brian Flores I don't think's been doing him any favours, taking him in and out the team. But fair play to Tua and the gang here. Coming at the moment, getting it done, looking lively because they are on the Jets 32-yard line. Anyway, that now, this play, Tua under centre, hands it off to the back on a simple toss play, looking like he's found some room on the edge. And Johnson, who's having a great game for the Jets, it must be said, couple of touchdowns already, he's doing well so far, and they hand it off to him and he picks up 7 yards on that play. Great play there, and it looks like the Jets offence is rolling. Rush yards today, they're averaging 79 yards. Dead, rank nearly penultimately last. They are 31 in the rushing game, but they've had over 100 yards today, looking like they're trying to address it, and they are doing kind of well. What do you know about the Miami Dolphins being one of the teams with home marketing in the UK? Shout out to everybody who obviously loves the Miami Dolphins. We must have a huge Dolphins fan here in the UK, a huge following. That one there is handed off to Gaskin. Didn't quite get the first down there, guys. We are live also with the Detroit Lions. Double box situation here with the Dolphins and the Lions. And the Lions there handed off to Reynolds. And Reynolds there rips the Cardinals for a big one. The Arizona Cardinals here are absolutely struggling to deal with the Detroit Lions today. Looking like they are doing well in the rush game. So, 2 of those double box situations. One of them is the Miami Dolphins, the other one are the Detroit Lions. Miami Dolphins here going for a run on 3rd and 1. Did they pick it up? We will see. Hopefully they get a favourable judging call there. We will see. Where do the judges spot the ball? Nope, they are short of a first down. So the Miami Dolphins here face a difficult decision. 4th and 1, they are definitely in field goal territory because they are currently on the Jets 28-yard line. We will go here now to the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ryan Tannehill with a 3rd and 6. Wow, tries to drop it off to one of his receivers, but I just had to pause there because I think the Pittsburgh Steelers have created a turnover. Yes, they do. Pittsburgh Steelers there, coming up huge on defence. What a great play there. Looking like the Pittsburgh Steelers have created a huge turnover fumble. Tannehill looking for his receiver on a shallow crossing route. Found him, but the looked like McNath But McNath there absolutely gets fumbled by the veteran Joe Hayden. And Joe Hayden there with a great play for the Pittsburgh Steelers defence and comes up big. Joe Hayden there is absolutely buzzing, and so is the Pittsburgh Steelers crowd. Mike Vrabel and the gang can't believe it. Ryan Tannehill and the gang there with a simple play out to McNath. But McNath there couldn't bring it in because Sutton and then Joe Hayden coming with a huge play there for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the defence comes up huge. Currently trailing by 3 in this one, but Hayden and the gang are pumped and juiced because the Pittsburgh Steelers come up massive there. Great play by the Pittsburgh Steelers, looking like they've given Big Ben and the gang great field position here, currently on the 40-yard line. We will see what they do. While we are waiting for the Pittsburgh Steelers, we will go back to the Miami Dolphins. We had the 4th and inches, and they are deciding to go for it. Not sure if a quarterback sneak's a good idea with Tua because if anything, he's a bit lightweight, but he needs that extra push by the offensive line. Let's see if he got it, and I think he did. I think Tua and the gang there, yep, I knew it. They didn't have him in for that play. They put Jacoby Brissett in, sneaked him in, a little bit more beef in for that quarterback sneak, and the Dolphins pick it up. Anyway, we go here now to the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And guess what? I think Glennon has threw another pick, and he has. Glennon now throws another interception. What is going on around the NFL? The defence now is coming up huge. After we had that offensive explosion 10 minutes ago, defence is now looking like they are coming to ball out. Anyway, we go back here now to Tua and the gang. After they sub Brissett on for that quarterback sneak, they get Tua and the gang back on because obviously he's playing well. And so is Johnson, number 28, who rips the Jets there, a massive one, and picks up a huge first down. They have literally seconds in the third quarter left, but the Miami Dolphins are rolling. Absolutely huge there by the Miami Dolphins, looking like they are coming to ball out today. Great play there by the Miami Dolphins, and Johnson looking like they've ripped one huge down the middle. We are still awaiting official outcome from the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans, because the Pittsburgh Steelers look like they created a huge turnover, and they did. The ball has now been given to Ben Roethlisberger and the gang, who hands it off to Najee, who's looking for some room on the outside edge, but he doesn't find it because the Tennessee defence is very well drilled, knows their run fits, and Evans comes over there and blows up Najee on the outside. Najee there literally gets 1, maybe 2 yards. So, after that huge turnover for the Pittsburgh Steelers, gives Big Ben and the gang good field position here. Handed off to Najee on that first down, so we now have a 2nd and 8. Big Ben and the gang now in a 2-by-1 formation. Chase Claypool outside the numbers. Both of the other wide receivers are currently inside the formation. So we have Big Ben, and he's looking for Claypool, and he gets him on an out route. Beautiful there. Sorry, it wasn't Claypool, it was Washington. Washington there on a hitch route. I was watching Claypool, but it was Washington on a beautiful hitch route there, and he gets that completion for Big Ben, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. So, while we have a little pause there, why don't we bring you live and up to date around the NFL? 17-all with the Jets and Dolphins, 23-13 Houston Texans against the Jaguars, 24-6 the Detroit Lions are leading that one. All the games are currently in the fourth quarter, bar the Bills and the Panthers. The Tennessee Titans are 13-10 up against the Steelers. That one's going into the fourth quarter. Then the Buffalo Bills are 24-8 up against those Carolina Panthers. And the last game to bring you is the Dallas Cowboys, currently 21-8. We are now entering the witching hour. We are now live with the Detroit Lions against the Arizona Cardinals, who are faced with a 3rd and 19. Absolutely mountainous, but it looks like the Arizona Cardinals come up good there. So they will make the Lions punt, and they will have the ball back. Just going to take a quick drink break here, guys. Hope you are live, juice and pump for this one. You've been so good today, didn't you, Dinks? Shout out to my dog, who's been absolutely amazing today. She's been a really good girl, isn't you, Dinks? Other than she's molting, she's got hair than me. Let's stick some of her grey hair on me, look. There we go. So let's see how long we can keep a bit of my dog's hair on my head. My dog literally molting so she can give me hair. That's how good my dog is, what a kind dog she is. Shout out to Dink's Pet, giving me your grey hair. So, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Most of the games are in the fourth quarter now. What an Ace Jordan show we have had. The first quarter, the first half. Did you see 1,500 views, man? 1,500 views? 1500. Absolutely can't believe it. And I wonder how many views this one's got. Maybe it's got 0. Who cares? I'd be absolutely buzzing with the feedback that I got off the first half. Anyway, let's go to Tua and the Dolphins, because they're in the red zone now, faced with a 2nd and 7. And there's a flag on the play here. Hopefully looking they can get a little bit of pass interference against Hall. Referees now meeting. Let's see if they've got some pass interference. We will see. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We have been on top for show in the second half of this one. Did you see the first half, guys? Internet went and everything. Still had 1,500 views. What do you know about that? What do you know about my Dink's Pet and my grey hair here? Absolutely molting, guys. But we love my dog that much. We will still rep her hair for the Ace Jordan show. Shout out my Mohican that I've got going on. Anyway, Cam Newton and the gang here, Buffalo Bills with a 3rd and 3. And Cam Newton decides to run it himself. And he picks up the first down. Cam Newton here, every time we check to him, running that RPO. And he ran it himself beautifully there. Cam Newton and the gang now picking up a first down. We've got a treble box situation going on. One of those teams is the Miami Dolphins, with a 1st and goal. Let's see what they do here. Miami Dolphins, 1 of 3 teams again in the red zone. Let's see if we can get scores like the last time. And guess what? We do. Because Tua rolls out, and guess what? He throws it to Williams. I think it's one of his linemen. By the way, he's that pumped. Tua and the gang here. Literally there with a great touchdown. Offside defence, but that penalty is going to be declined. Tua and the gang here absolutely buzzing, because they have threw another touchdown. And he's absolutely juiced. He's doing the worm. What do you know about the worm and Scotty Too Hotty? Wow. We're having a lot of fun here, other than Robert Salah. And if you're a Jets fan, looking disgusted there with that touchdown, just showing you. I think they faked the quarterback sneak, and Tua there just rolls out and he flares it out to number 94, Williams, in the end zone, literally untouched, walks in like Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, baby. The Miami Dolphins here balling out, to be fair to them. And the Miami Dolphins here, we'll see if that point after is good before we change our scoreboard. We are also with Cam Newton and the Buffalo Bills in the red zone. Let's see if that Miami Dolphins point after is good. And it is. The Miami Dolphins, we can confirm to you there, have taken a 24 to 17 point lead in that one. Absolutely beautiful there. The Miami Dolphins balling out. Fair play to them in that one. So, Tua and the gang now taking a lead in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We've got a couple of teams in the red zone, and we will be bringing you live and up to date with the scores as they go in. Make no mistake about that. Hope you are live, juiced and pumped no matter where you are watching around the NFL. Shout out to everybody who has supported the first half of this show. Shout out to the haters as well. You just give me inspiration to do my thing every single week. It ain't as if we can miss a show, guys, is it? Come on. We try and keep it to you live and direct every single week. Let's go to one of the second teams in the red zone, and that is the Pittsburgh Steelers, currently trailing by 3, but there's a flag on the play. So let's go to that third team in the red zone. Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton rolling out now with a little pump fake, but the linebacker reads it, so he's going to have to take one there, and he has to scramble down quickly. Now we have the 4th down, and because they have gone through it already, in 2 4 down situations already in the red zone, obviously now they're trailing, they're chasing points, and they're going to have to go for it again. Let's see what Cam Newton does here while we're waiting for Cam Newton. Third team in the red zone, Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. What does he do here? Pump fake. Does he find Washington on the out route? Yes, he does. And Washington there gets the completion, but he only gets about 4 yards back there maybe. So now they are faced with a 3rd and medium. Just showing you a replay here of Wilkins and that touchdown for the Miami Dolphins, and he's literally giving it a tribute to Scotty Too Hotty doing the worm in the red zone. Oh, how much does this smash you? How much does this grey hair on my head smash you? And how much does that celebration smash you? Everybody here is having a good time on the Ace Jordan show. Anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers, 3-by-1 formation. Only one back, and it is Najee. Let's see if he's in there for protection. 3rd and 7. Yes, he is. Big Ben now, plenty of time, and he floats one up to Washington. But that is incomplete, and there's no pass interference called there. So it looks like Mike Tomlin and the gang are definitely going to have to settle for a field goal. So, here on the red zone, 1 touchdown for Miami. Looks like we're going to get a field goal attempt here for Pittsburgh, and we will see what that third team does now in the red zone shortly, because we will stay with the Pittsburgh Steelers here and that field goal. Let's see if that field goal is good for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it is. So that field goal has been drained. Pittsburgh Steelers now tied up, and that is a 13-all game. 28-yard attempt is drained and good. Wow, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and pumped. Let's see what the Carolina Panthers did against the Buffalo Bills. While we are waiting for that one, we will go to the Houston Texans, who are backed up on their own end zone, and they try and get a wide receiver there, and it is incomplete because the Jaguars come up big with the play there. Huge turnover for the Jaguars, but looks like they can only make it a field goal. Just showing here on the NFL Red Zone, they make that a 23-16 game. So the Jaguars there come up with the interception, but they couldn't make good of the field position, and they have to settle for a field goal. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live around the NFL, and we are with the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. The New York Giants now, 9 minutes and change left of the fourth quarter. Mike Glennon and the gang, twin formation. Looking like he's trying to get one of the receivers on a comeback route, Golladay, and he does. But he is short of the first down marker, and it looks like now they're going to have to go for it on 4th down. 4th and short, backed up on their own 30. And the last time Joe Judge did this, he gave Dallas the ball, and they got punished. Terrible. There's been some terrible decisions with game management and coaching today. Shout out to those that stayed with us all the way. Anyway, here's our third team eventually in the NFL, the Carolina Panthers, and guess what? 4th and 4, they come up no good. Cam Newton, the Ace Jordan guy, has come up no good for 3 4th down conversions today. He has come up no good 3 times. Cam Newton and the gang here have to throw that one away. Very disappointingly there. The Carolina Panthers come up no good, and that score stays the same. Buffalo Bills currently 24-8 up in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We're going to go live to the Detroit Lions, who are currently 27-6 up against the Arizona Cardinals. Looking like we've actually did miss something. Must have missed a field goal. Didn't show us there, did it, on the NFL Red Zone? That must have been on my little betting app. But I tell you what, the Detroit Lions here are putting the Arizona Cardinals to bed. So Arizona, what do they do to respond? Let's see if they get a touchdown here. We will see. Looking like they might have threw one into Wesley. Need to see if Wesley got both feet down in time there. We need to see if that's good. Not sure if it was. Arizona Cardinals here running out of all of options, so what do? Looking like they tried to throw a deep bomb into Wesley here, but I don't think he got his feet down in time. Looking like he literally ran over the pylon. Looking like that was no good. The Detroit Lions here laying the smack down on the Arizona Cardinals, causing a right upset around the NFL, guys. Hope you are live, busy and pumped no matter what you are doing around the NFL. You are live here with the Ace Jordan Show, and that is the right place to be. Shout out to Dinks donating her hair to me. For those of you that are thinking, what am I doing with some random grey hair on my head? My dog is molting, so I thought for the crack I could do with it, so I'd stick it on my head. Anyway, we go now live here to the New York Jets and the Dolphins, and I tell you what, Robert Saleh on the sideline is going absolutely mental. He's having a right fit. Not sure what he's so upset about. Maybe he's pissed off at the way his defence are getting pushed around here. We go back to the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. This game is as tight as the name suggests it. 1st and 10. Ryan Tannehill now on offense have the ball on their own 20-yard line. Toss to the back, and he finds some room here on the edge, and that's a great play there by number 40. Just need to see who he is, because you know the Tennessee Titans have got about 50 million people in it, backing in it, the depth chart. But number 40 there picks up a huge play, gets a first down there, and the Tennessee Titans, Mike Vrabel and the gang now are rolling. Just showing you there, they can't get enough of Wilkins and that touchdown in at Miami and the worm. And that celebration, probably it's going viral. Anyway, we will stay here with Ryan Tannehill and the gang. Tennessee on their own 40-yard line. Tennessee now have to avoid the rush. Tannehill, TJ Watt is all over him, and there's a flag in the play there. Let's see if it's against the offense or the defense. All I know is that Ryan Tannehill was under pure stress. Yep, it's given against the offense for holding, so we'll have to rewind my carbine and stick 5 yards on that one now. So Ryan Tannehill is going to have to eat one, and as if it wasn't hard enough already, he is now faced with the 1st and 20. Wow. Ryan Tannehill and the gang here now, deeply backed up on their own 30-yard line. Let's see what they do here. We will stay live with them. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. The score, Dallas Cowboys currently 21-6 up against the New York Giants. Dak Prescott 26 for 34 in that one, threw over 201 yards. We will stay here with the Tennessee Titans, as I said, 1st and 20. What does Ryan Tannehill do on this down? He hands it off, and the back there looks like he picks up 4 or 5 yards right down the B gap, looking like he's trying to make this a bit more manageable. 2nd and 16 now. The Tennessee Titans are trying to march up the field, but the Pittsburgh Steelers defense now is showing them Wargon and who's boss. Mike Tomlin must be freezing on the sideline there because he's got a hat on and he's got his little ski mask on. Mike Vrabel is saying, fuck that, no ski mask for me today. I ain't about to pull one in on GTA. The contract. Shout out to those who know about the contract. Shout out to those who know about Dr. Dre. What do you know about Dr. Dre, the legend he is, performing at the Super Bowl? Can't wait for that one, guys. We'll be singing every word for show. Anyway, Ryan Tannehill and the gang now looking like he's trying to get his tight end swaying on an out route, and I think he does. And that now gets more yards, but they are faced with a 3rd and 11. Just showing you how much those penalty yards, how costly they are. We will go to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen on his own 20-yard line, scrambling around now. He's got to avoid the rush, and he can't because he's faced a dangerous sack there. Nearly got sacked on his own end zone. Absolutely beautiful play by the Panthers defence there. Make Josh Allen eat one. And they are hugely back it up. They are backed up big time. Speaking of who's backed up big time, Tannehill and the gang now, and 3rd and 11. And guess what? He drops one in. And I think they've managed to pick up the 1st down, you know. Absolute great play there by Rodgers. So we had Tannehill, plenty of time. Offensive line, great blocking. And we have Rodgers there, who sees the soft zone coverage, sits down, picks it up, turns it upfield for the 1st down, and he gets it. Wow, great play there by the Tennessee Titans, who managed to grind one out there when they was deeply backed up with the 1st and 20, managed now to get the ball onto the 50-yard line, and the Tennessee Titans now are now marching 10 and change in this one. We will stick with the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill and the gang, ball under centre, handed off, and the back there with a beautiful outside zone run play, and he picks it up there for a huge gain, maybe 8 yards. While we see there, we will go to the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Dak Prescott and the gang scrambling around, and guess what? It looks like there's been a turnover in that game as well. Turnover, strip sack, fumble. Absolutely beautiful. Dak Prescott there, scrambling to his right, and as he planted his feet, getting ready to launch it, he gets stripped by Carter. Number 59 is having a great game for the Dallas for the New York Giants today, and that is a huge strip sack fumble. Brilliant play by Carter. Let's jump back to the Tennessee Titans with a 2nd and 5 now, handed off, and he looks like he gets a great gain there in between the tackles. Now this now will be a 3rd and 1, maybe a 3rd and 2 officially. So let's see what Ryan Tannehill and the gang can do here. Dak Prescott and the gang here now had to really eat one because they got picked off there. Huge sack. And the Dallas Cowboys now have their back against the wall big time because the Giants there do well off that interception. Fair play to the New York Giants there with that great play on defence. Carter with a strip sack fumble. And we are now have a double box situation. We will stay alive with the Tennessee Titans, or on this drive, who are absolutely rolling. Started backed up deep on their end zone. But what does Tannehill do? And he throws another interception. And that's a great play there by the Pittsburgh Steelers defence. Right on time. On the Ace Jordan Show. And the Ace Jordan Show is doing it for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Must be bringing them good luck. Because that Pittsburgh Steelers defence comes up big again. Huge turnover for the Pittsburgh Steelers there. Picked off Ryan Tannehill. Just need to see who that was. Showing you an action replay. And number 98 charges down and he gets a hand on it. And then number 93 picks it up and he returns it for some good yardage there. Schobert. Yep, great play there by Schobert. Literally picks it up. Ball got tipped. And Schobert there runs it in for at least 10-12 yards. Great return by him there. Giving the Pittsburgh Steelers great field position when Big Ben and the gang come back on. Hope you are live and juiced, guys, for this NFL special. Hope you are ready for the NFL no matter where you're watching around the world. Hope you're going to be tuned in for the later window. What a great array of games we have had here around the NFL today. We have Big Ben now and the gang dropping back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Gives it to Washington. And Washington now trying to pick up some rack yards, maybe get 6 or 7. All of these games now, guys, in the fourth quarter, we are ticking down, getting to crunch time. Double box situation. We are with the New York Giants. Glennon scrambling around and maybe he's give the ball straight back to the Dallas defence because Stephon Diggs there maybe looked like he's got an interception. Glennon scrambling around looking for Golladay in the back of the end zone, but Trayvon Diggs picks it off and it looks like now the judges are going to have a decision to make because Diggs looks like he's got his millionth interception. Surely one of the defensive players of the year, if not the defensive player of the year. Him and Micah Parsons absolutely balling out for the Dallas Cowboys defense. Looks like it comes up good for them there. Huge play for the Dallas Cowboys defense coming up good. We will see now if that replay confirms it. While we are waiting for that replay, let's go back to Big Ben and the gang, who have great field position here against the Tennessee Titans, currently on their 25-yard line. Big Ben now, 3-by-1, looking around, plenty of time in the pocket, tries to climb it, but he gets met by one of the juggernauts, and he gets brought down way before the line of scrimmage there, and that's a huge fourth down, and now Big Ben and the gang are going to have to take one. Huge play there by the defence, by the... right, let's get this right. Big Ben there steps up in the pocket and he has been intercepted. Huge turnover. Now there's going to be a field goal attempt by the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do we have here now? Chris Boswell is coming on for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going to see if he can complete this field goal. We will see if he does. Yep, it has been absolutely drained, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers now take a 16-13 lead against the Tennessee Titans. Wow, great start there for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and now they take a 16-13 lead in that one. Let's see if they can close it out. All these games now really getting down to the nitty-gritty. Anyway, let's go to Cam Newton, the Carolina Panthers versus the Buffalo Bills. Cam Newton and the gang here now, looking like they've got a little trick play of their own, and looking like Cam Newton and the gang have responded because he finds Abdullah over the middle, and it looks like they're going for another 2-point conversion. Cam Newton and the gang here now, did they get it? Let's see. He keeps the RPO himself, but I don't think he got it this time, so that score will remain 24-14. Bills 24, Panthers 14. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Just showing you very quickly there. Cam Newton and the gang going for that 2-point conversion, but they didn't get it. Cam Newton keeping it on the RPO himself, but he didn't get it there. Great play by the defense stopping the 2-point conversion. Beautiful play by the NFL here, guys. Absolutely live, juiced and pumped. Hope you are on one. Hope you are ready. Hope you have enjoyed the show. Hope no matter what you are doing, you'll be watching the later window. Shout out to those of you that watched the first half of this show. Can't wait to check out the analytics, guys. Really cannot wait to bring you all the action live, juiced every single week. We are running out of weeks here on the End Zone, but unfortunately we've got week 16, week 17 and week 18 to bring you, and all, of course, all the games in between. We will be definitely running live playoff specials as well, guys. Hope you are live and juiced, pumped for that one. Can't wait for you to join us. Make sure you definitely do. We now are live with the with the Arizona Cardinals, who are currently getting the smackdown handed to them now. The Detroit Lions are 27-6 up in this game. You're definitely not missing no mistakes in that one. So we have the Detroit Lions on defense 3rd and 4. Let's see if they can keep the offense off the field here now with a huge moment in this game. What will Kyler Murray do? And he looks like he gets Wesley there on a slant route, and they are obviously in hurry up offense. They have 3 timeouts left, but they need at least 3 scores in this one to get back into the game. Arizona Cardinals here having a right stinker. Detroit Lions coming up good. Have you seen their record of the season? 1-11-1. So Kyler Murray and the gang here getting flatly embarrassed, and now it looks like they're trying to hurry it up, looking like they get a perfect sonic boom there, looking like they got Ertz on the corner out, and Zach Ertz and the gang now need to hurry up because the clock is counting. 5:28 on the clock. 1st and 10. They are now on the Detroit Lions 35-yard line. Kyler Murray and the gang here now. Hurry up offense, looking like he has got AJ Green on a great hitch route there. We will stay with the Arizona Cardinals because they are marching, moving quickly. Keith Kingsbury and the gang can't stop for a breath. Neither can the Ace Jordan show. Shout out Dinks Pet's hair on my head. Shout out to my dog being that kind, giving me her hair. What a dog she is. Anyway, we are live with Kyler Murray and the gang. Twin formation. Loads of time in the pocket. Did he find Kirk? No, he didn't. Overthrown there. Too hot to handle. Kyler Murray looking up at the skies. Needs that reprieve. Needs that break quickly. Anyway, Kyler Murray and the gang here now under pressure because they are trailing the Detroit Lions by 21 points. Wow, can you believe the Detroit Lions have got it done? Maybe some of us can, but we will just shout out the hashtag AceBet, guys. Remember to watch that preview. That's all I'm going to say. This current drive, 10 plays, 61 yards, has currently took 2 minutes 56. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, pumped and juiced, keeping you up to date with all the scores around the early window. Anyway, Kyler Murray looking to drop one in there to Zach Ertz in the corner of the end zone, but it is broken up by Breeze, and Breeze making it nice and breezy, literally breaks that one up. Duke Johnson on the sideline here for the Miami Dolphins. Had a great game for the Dolphins today, 2 touchdowns. While we are waiting for the result of that one, let's stick with the Dolphins because they have played well, and it looks like I must have jinxed them because Tua Tagovailoa has just thrown a huge pick, and that's getting taken all the way back to the crib, and that's put a big smile on Salah's face because Salah's looked miserable all game. And I tell you what now, the New York Jets, they'll be buzzing with that one because Tua, he's played well all game, but he's threw an absolute howler there, backed up on his own end zone, and he's literally gifted the Jets there a very easy touchdown, and it looks like the Jets have put the equaliser on the Miami Dolphins, and that now is 24 each, looking like they have responded well with a pick 6 of their own. And while we are speaking about a great response, the Arizona Cardinals now have threw one up to Christian Kirk, and that touchdown has been confirmed. We will just see now if the point after is good, or will they go to 2. Showing you a replay here around the Ace Jordan show while warning. Again, Kirk running a great there skinny post route, and Kyler Murray finds him down the seams and drops it perfect 20 yards into him, and that's a great snag there by Kirk. Kyler Murray and the gang now obviously going for 2 points as the score is 27-12. We will see what Arizona do here. 2-point conversion, 3-by-1 formation. Running back there in for protection. Kyler Murray, plenty of time. Pats the ball. Now he's getting pressure from the rush. Will he have to run it in himself? We'll see. Scrambling around like the road runner he is. And that now is patted down. And that 2-point conversion is no good. So Arizona are going to have to settle for just a touchdown in that one. Arizona there making the score 12-27. To the Detroit Lions. Absolutely fair play to the Lions. Coming up good today on the Ace Jordan show. What do you know about that one there, guys? All the scores are currently live and correct around the NFL show. We are ticking down now to the final minutes of all the games here, guys. Make sure you stay live and with us all the way. Pittsburgh Steelers now 16-13 up against the Tennessee Titans. And what do we have here? We have another little run play off to Najee. And Najee there picking up 3 or 4 yards, little bit of outside run zone play, looking like he picked it up. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Hope you've had a great one. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you to everybody who tuned in for the first half. For those of you that are pumped live and juiced, hope you are ready for this second half and more. We are ticking down now into the fourth quarter, into the final minutes of most games. Hope you've enjoyed the show, guys. Can't wait to check out the analytics. Can't wait to check out the feedback. Absolutely pumped, live and juiced for the Ace Jordan show on this one. Can't wait, guys. Hope you are buzzing. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Shout me out on Twitter Shout out my dog who's been amazing, calm and beautiful for the whole show. She even donated me her hair. That's how special my dog is. She is a legend. We love her loads. Shout out to those of you that love your dogs. Shout out to Victoria Naylor and her dogs. Thank you for your love and support. Shout out to Pauline Parks. Shout out to Shan for my graphics as well. Absolutely loved all the help and support for today. Really appreciated it. Anyway, we now go live to the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans, who are faced with a 3rd and 9, 5 and change on the 4th quarter remaining. Big Ben scrambling to his right, looking for Washington, and he finds him, but he can only get 2-3 yards there because the Tennessee Titans defense is good. Arizona Cardinals, are they going to try an onside kick? Yes, they do. They try an onside kick with 4 minutes to go, and let's see if they got it. I don't think they did. Looks like the Detroit Lions recover it, and it looks like now the Detroit Lions are going to get their 2nd win of the season. What a huge result there for the Detroit Lions. While we are waiting to see if that onside kick is confirmed, we will go now here to Chris Boswell. Pittsburgh Steelers and the gang. 48-yard field goal attempt is drained. Pittsburgh Steelers now make that a 19-13 game, putting the pressure on the Tennessee Titans. Pittsburgh getting it done. Pittsburgh now 19-13 up against the Tennessee Titans. We have a close one here with the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. They are currently in an injury timeout. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and pumped. All the scores are currently correct. Hope you're having a great one no matter what you are doing. We currently have around about 10 minutes left on the Ace Jordan show here, guys. Hope we've had a great one. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to those of you that watched the first half. 1,500 views. Absolutely amazing. Incredible. Buzzing is not the word, guys. Absolutely jacked up. Cannot believe that we've had that much response. Can't wait to see what this one has brought up now for the second half. Thank you for those of you who supported us. Make sure to drop us a like if you like it. If you don't like it. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't. I never mention it in my videos, and if I do, it always gets mentioned towards the end. I'm not here to get monetization on YouTube. I'm just here following my passion, my dreams. Love my sports, love my NFL. Can't wait to build a sports show. Hopefully those of you that follow me on my journey, you'll see how this show is growing weekly. Can't wait to see what this show will become. Can't wait for 2022 and we start the season from week 1 and we've got all this momentum behind us. Can't wait for the Super Bowl. Hope you're going to join us for that. Hopefully, guys, you do what I do. Watch NFL and watch the show live. That's what I often do with some of my favourite podcasts. Shout out First Take. Shout out the Chris Sims Show. Shout out, of course, the Pat McAfee Show. The true inspiration behind this one. Hope you've had a great time today, guys. Haven't missed a thing here. We are with the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. After that huge turnover by Tua, now Miami Dolphins have the ball back. Let's see what they can do here. It is handed off to Johnson, Duke Johnson. He's had a great game today, to be fair to him. Couple of touchdowns. Really ran the ball well. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going here, because the Miami Dolphins obviously need at least a field goal to win. 4 and change left on the clock. They are marching. We now stay with the Tennessee Titans also in a double box situation. Handed off to the back, who gets loose and he gets jiggy with it. Rips him for about 15 yards. Absolute beautiful rush by Foreman there. Great rush, 91 yards, 18 of the day. Looking like Mike Vrabel and the gang can still get that run game going. We will see if Tennessee can get back into this one. Loads of drama here, guys, on the Ace Jordan Show. Live and direct here. Miami Dolphins now in good field territory. Literally on the Jets 12-yard line. Literally they've hurried up there, missed out a few plays while we was live with the other game, but it looks like Miami here are in very dangerous territory on the Jets 12-13-yard line. Let's see if they can get it done. Let's see if they can compile the pressure. Let's see if they can get the job done. Miami have definitely played well enough today. Zach and the gang definitely had the best of the first quarter, guys, and the first half. But we've had a great response by Tua and the gang here. Haven't missed a thing. 24-14 Buffalo, Carolina. 27-12 Arizona. And now we are live in this one with the Miami Dolphins. This one is 24-24. Haven't missed a thing. Hope you've enjoyed the Ace Jordan Show, guys, no matter what you are doing. Grab your drink, grab your smoke, grab your girl, because we are live, juiced and pumped for this one. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I definitely have. Shout out to those of you that watched the first half. Shout out to those who watched the second half. Hopefully you will be live and back with us next week. Can't wait to see you then. Make sure you are tuned in. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you drop a comment. Don't be shy to interact. Can't wait to start interacting with you all. Let's start with Miami and see if they get a touchdown just before we depart. And it looks like they have. And Tua drops one in there. Huge play. Wow, just need to see if that's confirmed too, because Miami Dolphins have took leads into Parker. Great play there, 11-yard reception into Parker. Easy slant route, and Miami Dolphins, Tua and the gang take a touchdown lead. Let's see if that point after is good. Miami and the gang now with that touchdown, easy slant route, and Miami are making it happen. Taking the 30-24 lead. Let's see if that point after is good. Easy slant route into Parker, and Parker gets the job done, giving Miami the lead late on in this one. Wow, Tua and the gang kept his composure after that pick, drove his team up the field and give his team the lead. Is that point after good? Yep, it is drained, and you have to give Tua a huge credit there. After that pick, gets his team right back into the game. We go now live here to the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers, and all I can see is about 3 Bills X-Men jumping around there, live, juice and jacked. They've either picked up a first down or made a huge stop, and it looks like the second one. Their defense comes up good here. Cam Newton and the gang late in the game trying to get back into this one, but he's got a huge shot lunge. Cam Newton really feeling the heat and the pressure today. That will be it, folks, for the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you had a great one. Shout out to those of you that watched our show all the way today. Thank you. Peace.